Reheating dinner has become common in households where everyone is a workaholic and does not have time to cook. Leftover foods are reheated and eaten to save time and energy in cooking food. But have you ever imagined the foods that you're reheating aren't safe to eat anymore? The foods that you're reheating will tend to lose their nutritional value, especially high-protein foods. The more you reheat foods more than once, the higher chances of getting food poisoning. The bacteria can multiply when reheated sufficiently or when the food is cooled down. Here are 7 foods that could potentially be unsafe to eat when they are reheated. Chicken. Chicken is one of the most commonly refrigerated foods because it keeps well and retains its flavor after being reheated. However, chicken should be eaten freshly cooked or cold. Even though you might not be able to tell, reheating chicken changes its protein composition, which can lead to problems with digestion. If it's not eaten right after preparation, it can be reheated, but only at a low temperature. Potatoes. Potatoes are full of nutrients, and although they can be kept in the refrigerator for a few days, you should never reheat them. Reheating changes their flavor, alters their properties, and can even make them toxic. The best thing to do with leftover potatoes is use them in purees or cold salads. Mushrooms. There are so many different ways to prepare them, and reheating them sounds like a good idea. However, they're best eaten freshly prepared when they still have all their beneficial properties and health benefits. If you have a few left over, it's better to eat them cold. Mushrooms also undergo changes in composition when reheated and can cause stomach pains and bloating. Spinach. This green vegetable is recommended for your diet, but you shouldn't reheat this food because it contains a high percentage of nitrates, which when subjected to high temperatures are converted into nitrates. Nitrites are not healthy and can have serious effects on your health. You should always eat spinach fresh. Eggs. Eggs aren't usually reheated because it changes their aroma and flavor. But just in case, it's important to know that reheating eggs can be damaging to your health, as the compounds they contain can become toxic when subjected to high temperatures. Beets. Beets also contain nitrates which turn into harmful nitrites when reheated. This is another food that you should avoid reheating if you don't want health problems. In fact, in order to enjoy the maximum benefits of beets, they should be eaten in salads or smoothies. How can you safely reheat food? Although the above-mentioned foods should never be reheated, this doesn't mean that you can't reheat other leftovers. In order to safely reheat foods, keep these tips in mind. Reheating food should be done quickly to bring the temperature up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit in the center of the food. Reheat only the amount that you're going to eat. Cooked foods should not come into contact with raw foods to avoid cross-contamination. Remember that all ingredients are different and may not reheat the same. When reheating more than one type of food, cover them so that they'll warm evenly. If you don't think you'll be able to eat the food within 4 days, it's better to freeze it.